Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/secretspiceoflife. Over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player.
Welcome to some shit that's considered legendary.
Hey, what is going on, you variety-loving people? Hope you're had some spice to your day. Welcome back to Secret Spice of Life. We're your hosts. I'm Brandon.
And I'm Jordan.
If you're new to the podcast, welcome. Well, today is Sunday, March 31st, so it's the end of the month. Usually we do, we haven't this year. That's one thing I noticed. We haven't done a wrap-up video at all. But I mean, that's fine. But, well, we kind of just wanted to have a laid-back video and kind of give you, because we had one at the beginning of January. I think it's things that come this year. And and we had like roundabout ideas, but we just kind of wanted to use this episode to solidify ideas while trying to combat like a busy schedule with me and Jordan and stuff like that. So just kind of a laid-back, probably like a shorter video than usual. Hopefully not an hour and a half of us just coming up with ideas, but that's kind of what we're going to talk about, is just ideas of topics we're going to touch on here in the near future or distant future of this year, basically. So I already had the one from...
The one we came up with during the One Logic episode?
Yeah, when we talked about Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, I think is what it was.
And, his hit record thing.
Yeah, when we talked about hit record, because we were going to try to get somebody from hit record on here. I don't know if it'll be Joseph. But yeah, that was the first one I had on here. And I also thought we could do a review for Confessions of a Dangerous Mind. Is that supposed to come out soon?
I don't know. I saw something sauce last night on Twitter. I mean, like, it wasn't sauce, but like, I think it was Visionary tweeted something and said, man, I can't believe how much Logic's like playing with people or something. One second, let me look it up. There's something about him teasing people or something, and then he tweeted back at them. I'd say, and said something like sauce. I think it was Visionary yesterday. They tweet too much, man. Oh wait, here it is. Oh, never mind. That's not it. Logic tweeted today and said he said I may have went to Barnes and Nobles in Calabasas and signed a bunch of books. Shoot, where's that now?
Wait, that wasn't the one you were talking about?
No, it was like something about him teasing people or something. They tweet too much, man. It was like last night. Oh my gosh, man, I don't know where it went now. Oh wait, I guess I can find it. I'm better off probably finding it on Logic's replies than theirs, because they tweet a lot. Oh, here it is. So he said, it was Sermon. I think he's the person that runs the Visionary account. Mm-hmm. And he's like, I aspire to tease at the level Logic does because Jesus. And Logic said, you should tell him, LOL. And he said, our fans are smart. They can figure it out. And Logic said, yes, they are, with a bunch of dots. Smart.
What?
Like, that's what he said, dude.
Smart. What the heck?
Yeah. And then Sermon tweeted at him again and said, I'm Captain Falcon. The fans are Star Fox. Like, Captain Falcon's in the middle dancing. And then Star Fox is standing there like this. There's something going on that's like already out there that people aren't figuring out, I guess.
What the hell?
Like some kind of clues, I guess.
Smart. I
don't know. He's doing something. He's fooling everyone again.
Yeah, if people go to like crazy lengths to figure out what's going on, man, they'll freaking like sit there probably for hours and try to figure shit out.
Jesus. Okay, so Confessions of a Dangerous Mind. You put the End Supermarket.
Yeah, the book review. Yeah. I didn't start reading that. I'll probably start tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm like almost halfway through. I think I got like like a little under 4 hours, I think, left of the audiobook.
Oh yeah, Jordan's listening to the audiobook.
I just follow along with the audiobook. It's more
He's
entertaining.
having a read along.
Yeah, it's more entertaining.
Ain't a fucking sing along unless you bought a weed along.
No, but like I like the audio, or I like how the audiobook thing, or like plays the songs at the beginning of the chapter. It's like a nice like relaxing sound into each chapter. Like the first paragraph is just like the music playing in the background while he's reading.
Yeah. And then Endgame review. When's that come out? This month?
April 26th. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh fuck, I spelled that wrong. But that'll be a good one, I think.
Jeez, there's a bunch of movies coming out there. Or like what's Spider-Man come out in June, May? I don't know. I can't remember if it's 3 months in a row, if they skip a month.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Marvel's owning spring so far. Yeah, you know what else I wanted to go see that we haven't? Yeah, I wanted to see Us. But
Like with that Jordan Peele's movie?
Yeah,
Fuck, I don't know if I can even watch that, man. I'm like,
it's not.
I good with scary movies.
It's people against people though. It's not like it's demons or nothing.
It's fucking doppelgangers. That shit's creepy as hell.
It's still people against people. It's not like demons and ghosts and stuff.
Doppelgangers are like fake though. That's not like a real thing. I mean, I hope it's not a real thing. But
was I looking up Spider-Man? Go see what day that comes out.
Do you want to do we didn't want to do it. We want to do a Punisher review.
Oh yeah, shoot! Let's start watching that. So Far From Home, July 5th. Oh, they skip a couple months between movies. I thought it came out in June. So they had Captain America last month. Now they or not, it's not Captain America, Captain Marvel. No, they have, or they're going to be having a Avengers movie this month. Technically, now this month that we're in. Or it's gonna be April 1st tomorrow. And then they skip 2 months. There's nothing that comes. Do X-Men movies come out in between somewhere, even though they technically don't own them yet?
I don't know. Not sure.
I think they do for some reason. X-Men definitely has movies this year, or has one movie this year. The Dark Phoenix.
Dark Phoenix. I think it's in June for some reason. That rings a bell.
Really?
Yeah. But
I figure that's why they take the break, so they don't compete with another movie like that.
Yeah. But I mean, it's not really a competition.
Huh?
It's not really a competition.
Yeah, it is. You don't get as good box office numbers if you compete
against that.
That's why Marvel puts all their movies.
When is X-Men even ran?
Marvel puts most of their movies out during the summer, so nobody competes with them.
I don't think X-Men's ever ran over close to like half a bill in movies.
It's still like technically a Marvel movie though, so they don't want to. They're still technically competing with themselves if they do that.
Yeah, that's a good thing to bring up. Dude, before the X-Men movies, they don't roll the Marvel comics. I don't think.
I thought they did.
I don't think they do.
They don't.
Don't think so.
I always thought they did. But they do. Isn't the first person that pops up in the Marvel comic Wolverine?
No.
I thought it always is. Like in the X-Men ones, I thought they always did that.
I don't know.
I swore they ran.
I don't know if they do or not.
Maybe they don't. Oh, they will be now. That Disney owns them.
Yeah. Did you want to do a Twilight Zone review?
Yeah, if we can get access to it. Do we have free access since we have
Comcast?
Yeah, I mean, like, since we have CB, I mean, like, you would think everybody has free access then, right?
Yeah. And you just have the
because it's like, CBS is a national like cable TV show or TV channel. But I don't understand why it's streaming online. Like, they don't have any time to put it on TV. Like, you don't think that? I don't think they have. I'm surprised that they going on,
for somebody like Jordan Peele doing that they wouldn't put it on TV.
Yeah, I mean, like, you'd think. I mean, especially a Twilight Zone remake. Like, that's one of the most popular shows ever made. Like, you'd think they'd make some time for that, especially now that it's starting to get near summertime. Like, new shows aren't on during the summer, so you'd think they'd have TV space to just throw them on there.
Yeah,
sometimes. I mean, it's only I would guess like hour-long episodes probably.
So
they are. I never watched the Twilight.
They're pretty long. I think they're like 45 minutes.
Yeah, like Black Mirror type stuff. I mean, it's not like that.
Yeah, it's not like that caliber, yeah, but it's like.
But yeah.
Is Black Mirror supposed to come out with something this summer?
I don't know. Probably not. Probably at the end of the year.
No, they're supposed to have the second part of that movie, isn't it?
It's not made by Black Mirror.
It's not.
No, it's a freaking Bear Grylls.
Huh?
It's Bear Grylls. It's made by Animal Planet. It's a Bear Grylls decision making show.
Ah.
Like you have to survive the wild with him, and you make all the decisions.
But with the kid from whatever, from Black Mirror though, right?
What about him?
Like, is it the same character?
No, you're just like you control Bear Grylls in the wild, which I don't understand how they film this, because if you make a wrong decision, man, like what happens?
Yeah, you get mauled.
They have Bear Grylls body doubles, and he freaking gets killed
Yeah.
by bears and shit. That's why I said, man, I'm gonna be fighting bears, dog. If we're out there,
Yeah,
out in the wild. We're gonna be getting wild in the wild. Screw that, man. He's not escaping that shit. I heard about like, have you ever heard that stuff about his shows, like how he just doesn't actually live in the wild, like
oh yeah,
in between
yeah.
takes and shit, he's like living in hotels and like flying out on
Yeah.
helicopters and stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
I've heard of that stuff before.
didn't he get in trouble for that?
Yeah, they get
One
like
time?
fined or something.
Oh my god, because he doesn't even actually make a real show. He is.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Oh my god. No, but what do we have so far?
Hit record episode, Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, Supermarket book review, Endgame review, Punisher review, Far From Home review, Twilight Zone review. We have a lot of reviews, but that's just because
That's over like
it's
a few months though.
Yeah, it's definitely review season though, for sure. It's starting to get in the swing of like all
Yeah.
the movies coming out for summer.
That's
and
that's
spring.
over like quite a few months though. A
Yeah.
lot of those reviews.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for the hit record one though. Remember how we said we wanted to try and do an episode or like a piece?
Oh
together
yeah,
episode with
oh
that.
yeah. I'll
Just like write that beside it or something.
I think that's what I meant by that. I don't think I meant by the interview.
The interview episode could be too, but yeah, that's what we talked about at first. I was doing something like that, like see if we could use it to get a bunch of different people in on the episode.
Yeah, that would be just like I have a topic question and have people
or
talk
something,
about
a couple
it.
questions.
Yeah. Do you hear that song that Lil Uzi? Well, Lil Uzi didn't even drop the song, dude. And I'm not like the biggest Lil Uzi fan. He's a couple good songs, but it's called Free Uzi. This shit, he goes off, dog.
Really?
Yeah, he's hard. But oh yeah, and Russ. I heard another song by Russ today. Ain't Going Back. It's a single he dropped this year. It was this year. I don't know if it was like new, but he goes off in that. And I was just listening to this other dude I found. I've been listening to like music reviews all day while I was like studying.
Mm-hmm.
And have you ever heard Intro by NF? I do not know why we couldn't remember his name earlier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but the Intro, it's in his Mansion album, which I think is his first one.
No, maybe I never listened to that one because I only have a couple of songs from that one. I think.
Yeah, I only had Mansion from that. But that's his. I think that's his first ever. His debut album is Mansion.
Huh.
But that intro, he goes off, dude. Like off. Apparently all of his intros are good. Intro 1, 2, and 3. There's one in each album. Intro 1 is in Mansion. Intro 2 is in Therapy Session, and Intro 3 is in his new one.
I forget what it's called. I can't
remember. Yeah, but he goes off. Apparently he goes off in like all of those. But I never even. I listened. I'm pretty sure I listened to Intro 3 because I listened to the entire album like a couple of times of like the new one.
Yeah.
But didn't he get married or something? So
Yeah.
I don't even know if he's gonna rap anymore.
Yeah, I'm sure he still is. I mean, he's like, he doesn't even like look like the same type of person though. Like in when he played at the show with Logic last summer.
Yeah.
He came out in like that black hood and everything.
Yeah.
Like he looked like old Eminem kind of.
Oh yeah. That's what everybody says when they hear him too.
He sounds like Eminem. Yeah, everybody says that.
He's from Michigan though. That's
He has that same like sound to his voice. But like he came out like that, but then I saw his wedding pictures after he got married. Like his wife tweeted them out or something, I think, and he is like in like some blue suit or something.
Oh,
like
man. I can't see him in blue,
all,
man.
Like blinged out.
He's either in gray or black, man. That's about it.
I was like, holy shit, didn't even look like him.
Speaking of clothes, man, I've definitely wore this shirt a handful of episodes.
I probably wore this one like almost all of them.
It's just comfy, man. But what was I gonna say? I had a good one. Oh man, I cannot remember it now. But I'm trying to think of like not. Oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to propose a topic for a thesis for a research paper.
What are you talking about?
For like working out. I wanted to
Oh.
propose it on the podcast and see if people.
A thesis? What do you
Yeah,
mean
I mean,
thesis?
I think like when you become like like well, I think you have to have a degree. I'm not sure how this goes. I was actually gonna look into it more before I like plan the whole episode, but like how you get like a degree in like exercise science.
Yeah.
Once you like finish your 4 years, get your bachelor's, then I don't know if you have to go back to get your like how does this go?
Yeah,
How would you think this
Nathan
goes?
is.
No, but how would you think this goes?
Oh.
To get your PhD. Do you have to
That's
do you have
what
to
I was
propose a
talking about the other
thesis
day.
first and then go back to school to get your PhD?
What do you mean propose a thesis?
That's how you become a doctor. You propose a thesis for something, and then that's how you get the title doctor because you get your PhD from that.
Yeah, but like I thought you had to go to school for like 6 more years.
I don't think
Like,
it's 6
no,
more
like
years.
You go 4 years for your under, you go 2 more years for masters,
Yeah.
and then I thought you went like at least a couple more years for your doctorates.
I don't know.
And it depends depending on what you're getting your doctorate in. Like if you're actually becoming like a physician or something, or a
Yeah.
whatever, a doctor, nurse, whatever. Don't you have to work in the hospital for a couple of years before you actually become a full-time like employee? I think
you have to go through
what are they called?
clinicals.
Yeah, clinicals
Yeah.
for a couple of years. Yeah,
Yeah.
Something I thought.
Well, Riley's already doing clinicals. She's still in
not
school.
that kind though. You have to do like
You mean like
something like
oh,
when you're actually employed by the hospital.
there's
but
another
you're
there's
not, like,
another
a
word for that. It
full-time
starts with an
employee.
R.
Yeah, I forget. Oh, residency.
Yeah,
that's what it
residency,
is.
yeah.
I don't know how long that actually lasts, but I feel like it might be like more than a year.
Yeah, it's definitely more than a year. I think it might be like a year and a half or 2 years. But yeah, I wanted to propose like I was gonna like look around to see if there's any papers like this yet, but I wanted to propose like a thesis for a paper.
I thought you did like I thought you always did thesis at the end of your like schooling though. Like
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
that
if
was that's like your final project.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what I
writing
always
a
thought.
thesis. Yeah, it's like everybody that has the title of doctor has proposed a thesis at some point. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I thought you did it at the end. That's what my like thought always was.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I just wanted to try that and see if it was like already a thing and like talk about it and like ideas for it and stuff like that. But I don't know. Can you even propose a thesis without even having like any quote unquote like
know.
structural education in like the field?
I've never done once.
I mean I've never done one either. But
I don't even know what that is. I mean, like honestly.
I need to have like an idea of something like.
Yeah, I mean, I know what a thesis is. but,
Oh,
like,
okay.
yeah, I mean, we can talk about that, but I've never done like an actual project on one, so I don't know how that goes. Like,
I mean, I don't know if maybe in like, yeah, and like I mean, I'm sure you didn't in like physics or like did you have physics in college?
no.
No, oh, I didn't.
I just had the simple stuff like
Yeah, like
sociology and psychology.
I had both of those.
That's
but
it.
I'm pretty sure one of those he asked us to propose like theses for certain topics, but
I don't know. Oh yeah, there was in psychology, I think. Like there's different stuff.
Yeah, because I had
about it, the mind and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think I had normal psychology and then I had like emotional psychology or something like that. That's when we watched the Pixar movie with the 5 emotions or whatever.
Oh yeah, I forget what it's called. I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Yeah. But we're gonna do a Toy Story review.
Yeah. As much as I don't want it to happen. What's that? That's in June, I think. I think that's what it is. Like sometime in June.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. I'll probably cut the snippet for tomorrow too. But I told y'all, Zion Williams is not that good.
Tom Izzo pulling it off.
I said it right on the podcast.
One
Man. I
and
said
dones-
Michigan
one and
State
dones
is the
don't
Duke
win.
Killers, man.
Yeah, one and dones don't win championships.
Mm-mm.
It
Yeah.
doesn't happen. That's why. Wait. Oh yeah, another statement to make. If Zion wasn't on Duke this year, they're not even in the tournament. No joke. Not
Yeah.
even joking. They wouldn't have made it. They would have got eaten alive in the ACC without him
Mm-hmm.
for every game. Because they didn't even play that well when they didn't have him for that like handful of games late in the season.
Yeah.
They would have been done. They would have got eaten alive. They wouldn't have made it in the tournament. They would have been screwed. Coach K is losing his touch.
Oh, yeah. He's
I mean,
recruiting everybody that he can.
People are like, oh, like what a masterful job he did and stuff. Shit, man, I could have sat on a bench and not even coached and made it to the Elite Eight with that team.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
That's honestly sad that like they couldn't even get to the Final Four.
He let 2 players, well 3 at some point. Where wasn't Reddish? Was Reddish injured tonight?
No, he
No,
played.
he played.
Yeah, he must have wide open 3 late in the game. chance to get the lead. And RJ Barrett choked at the line, missing the free throw at the end. And then when he had to miss it, he made it.
By accident, yeah.
He double choked on that one.
He double choked. Oh my god.
Oh man.
But when's the championship game for that?
Next Monday, I think. I think the Final Four is on Saturday, and then the championship game's on Monday.
Next Monday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Auburn versus Texas Tech final.
No, I'd be okay with that.
Charles Barkley. Some people said they wanted to see Michigan State versus Auburn just so Charles and Magic Johnson could go back and forth.
Oh man, that'd be funny. But that'd be different to see different teams in there because who's left? Michigan State, Texas, Virginia.
That's a disgrace to basketball if Virginia wins, dude.
That'd be so boring.
I mean, like, if it was Duke versus Virginia, I'd be glad with Duke winning the championship, because I'm so tired of Virginia, dude. Like being in the tournament or like being one of the top teams every year by not playing basketball.
Yeah,
they literally freaking hold the ball for like 25 seconds every freaking play clock or every shot.
Where they run just like a motion and just.
I have no clue, dude. Like seriously, they just happen to somehow score points. I don't know how they almost scored 80 points last night against Purdue.
That's ridiculous. How many?
They did score 80. Shit.
They scored 80
last night. Yeah, it was 80 to 75. I think that's probably the first time in forever that Virginia scored 80 points in a game.
Yeah. Yeah, they probably shoot like 70% from the field.
Because they don't shoot that much.
Yeah.
Freaking, oh my god. I hope Auburn buries them, man.
Auburn. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. If you're listening to the podcast, it would mean the world to us if you gave us a rate and review. Subscribe to the podcast as well, so you're first to know when we release new episodes. Be sure to download the podcast to help us out. If you're watching the podcast on YouTube, the full-length podcast is in the description. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe as well. Check us out on all of our social media. Our Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat are all official SSOL. Again, that is OFFICIALSSOL. That is on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. And you can find us at Secret Spice of Life on Facebook. Don't forget to check out our website and blog. New blog every Wednesday, and potentially some bonus blogs throughout each week. Be sure to check out our Patreon as well, because for 2019 and every year coming, we are going to monetize our Patreon for charity. So anything that is donated to our charity tier on there will be donated to a charity of your choosing or our choosing by the end of the year or every 6 months or so. But yeah, make sure to donate to that to give back to other people. And as always, have a positive and productive day.
Welcome to some shit that's considered legendary.